Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're keeping it safe out here, man. Everybody keep your mask. I got mine right here. I just happen to be somewhere where nobody could get to me. See, there's people way behind me. But anyway, I'm gonna start sharing the pictures, the videos that I've done of some of the sneakers I've done. Of course, it won't be of all of them. I'm not always in a position to sit there and record and film myself doing it. Anybody who has done it, they'll tell you if they don't really have tripod set up or one of them overhead kind of things, it's hard to really film yourself doing this, trying to get all the angles and stuff while you're trying to do the art. It's just not that simple. But in this situation, bottom line, what it is a fail. And I'm not afraid to say when I failed. So I tried to do these Venom customs, and it just didn't go my way. But what it ends up being is just inspiration. Because later on I did another Venom custom, and those came out very good. So for right now, I still think you should watch this video just because what I failed at you could take from and perfect what you've done. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just all motivation and it's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any training. I didn't have anything. I have some artistic ability, but that's not the same. And I tried to do it a whole stencil. I tried to do things that maybe would have been easier had I just done it a whole freestyle. Again, I didn't really know how to really approach things. But again, some of this might actually help you out. So just watch this video and enjoy, and don't forget that I do redeem myself. So make sure you subscribe, hit the alert bell, so that when I post the other videos up, you'll be the first to see. And you see, I made right for my mistakes. All right, peace. What's up, everyone? Right now I'm about to customize these Airmax Uptempo 94s. This is gonna be the second pair of Uptempo 94s that I've done. As of right now, I dyed the bottom. The sole, a particular sole dye I have here. I'll show it to you in a second. So right now this is 3 coats of that. It's a little more shiny than what I really wanted it to be, but that's 3 coats. As you see, I already taped off the bottom part of the air bubble, as well as the rest of the air bubble. Taped off the swoosh on there, and taped over some of the fabric on there. So right now, that extra piece is for some artwork I'm gonna do on there, possibly a web, or maybe, well, I didn't get to tell you guys, but these are gonna be a pair of Venom customs. So they'll be all black with a little bit of white here and there. So I'm thinking maybe put a web there or something. On this side, I already began to, not only is everything taped off the air bubble, but also drew Venom on there. So we'll see how this is gonna turn out. But again, I dyed the bottom, and this is about 3 coats of the dye on there, and then yeah, just the Venom. So what I'm fighting with right now is if I'm gonna use that same Venom drawing on that pair. I started to draw a Venom on there, and I'm thinking if maybe I should change that drawing and maybe face them the opposite way. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. But everything will be black, and sneaker end up black and white for the most part. So again, that's where we at. The sole's dyed. Venom is drawn on there. I'm still working on this Venom drawing. That one isn't done, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna just leave that drawing or create another one, and then maybe some webbing. So what I used is this this dye right here, which I got from my art store. So you guys can check this out. So the thing with this, make sure you shake it up very well. And I prepared the bottom just like I prepared the rest of the sneaker. You know, I used the deglazer and stuff like that on the very bottom of the soles before I put that dye on. Like I said, it's a little more shinier than I wanted it to be, but you know, you can take a little sandpaper and maybe rub down a layer in the bottom. Nothing crazy. You don't want to get too crazy with it. And then apply that on. I applied it on with a paintbrush. I'm gonna say I wish I had an airbrush with me, because that would have made doing the bottoms of those so much easier and so much faster. So from here on out, it's all about the artwork, what I'm gonna put on there and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll take it step by step. So for the Venom Customs, I changed a few things up. Changed the logo up, the Venom face up a little bit, man, and I'll put another. You'll see how this look. It looked kind of crazy right now, the outline around it, but watch when the sneaker's done. You know, it'll look way better. I know I did a web in the front before. It was like a portion of the web. I didn't like the way it was gonna end up looking, so I just freehand painted one. Right now I masked it off so I can get to the rest of the shoe, but you know, I'm hoping that comes out nice when it's done, because I freehand it. And I got a piece of the webbing here, so on and so forth. All that was freehanded on here. I'm thinking of adding something right here on the toe box. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, we'll see how that all plays out. So now it's all about finishing black and everything out. So two coats right here. 2 coats of black. That's a matte black on top. Going to the 3rd coat. Like I said, the bottom on purpose is a little more shiny. It's a little more of a gloss finish. The top is a matte finish. I haven't decided if I want to go over the bottom with matte again, but I kind of like it like that. Let's see how it turns out. The spider web. I'm thinking I have another one there. It's painted over, but I'm thinking of I'm going over this maybe 2 more times, and then maybe freehand some white web somewhere here. Theme was supposed to be Venom. For the most part, I like the way that Venom came out. Of course, it didn't come out the greatest, but I didn't like the way that Venom came out. Overall, like I said, the whole sneaker was all white. I dyed the bottom. I like the way the bottom came out. On this side, I tried to, you know, I left the whole middle all white. This side, I tried to do some stuff with webbing. Again, freehand is something I never did before. Of course, it came out horrible, but to me, it was worth a shot. You know, did the same over here as well. With the webbing, again, it came out horrible, but I felt like the idea was a good idea, just horrible execution. But again, out of my first 3 attempts on custom, I don't know if I really want to count the first one, because the first one was really just me trying to understand how to work the brush or how to paint it. And then my second attempt was these same sneakers, all white, but I did them black and orange. They came out really nice. And then I went with this one, you know, try to do some detail and think outside the box. And like I said, it just ain't working my favor. I kind of like that Venom. I ain't like the way the other one came out. It is what it is, man. It's all worth a shot. What can I do? I just ordered some Air Force Ones. I have some ideas for that, but we'll see.